What's going on, everyone? It's Jamie here from Shopify Masterclass, and today we'll be going over social media management for your Shopify store. We're going to be going over why you should be using social media, which platform you should be choosing, how to set an overall strategy, and what types of content you should be posting so you can grow your social media profiles. As we all know, PPC can be really expensive. An amazing way around that is going to be to utilize social media tools, create that organic engagement, and get customers or potential customers to engage with your content, eventually leading towards a purchase generating sales for your Shopify store. Focusing on really good social media management is also a great leading factor for creating authority for your brand. If you take a look at two different brands, one has 2 million followers on Instagram, one has 500. Which brand are you going to trust more just by the follower count? Creating a social media presence is essential to establishing trust with your customers online. So we're going to go over all that today, so make sure you stay until the end of the video. Before I dive into it, I just want to thank our sponsor, Profit Calc, the one-click profit calculator app available on the Shopify App Store. It's going to come with a 15-day free trial. There's going to be a link in the description below to check that out. And it's going to allow you to skip those spreadsheets and get back to growing your store here. And I'm going to show a quick video detailing their full feature set.
Are you a Shopify business owner who spends hours doing your accounting? Have messy spreadsheets kept you from growing your business? Discover Profit Calc, the affordable and easy to set up Shopify app that crunches your numbers in just one click. It automatically syncs with all your accounts and expenses to calculate your profit, displaying everything in an easy-to-read dashboard so you understand your business in real time. Start for free on the Shopify App Store today.
So let's dive into social media management. And the first thing we're going to look at is why social media. As we mentioned, it's amazing for driving traffic and sales with free organic traffic here. It's also going to allow you to build brand awareness. You can also utilize your social media to contact and interact with different influencers, ones that are targeted towards your brand. Maybe you sell snowboards, you want to target some influencers who are centered around snowboarding, getting them to repost your content or link back to your social media pages. And this can be a great way to build your audience. You can also amass an engaged audience here. So if you have a number of followers on Instagram or TikTok, let's say, it becomes much easier to reach those followers. You don't have to send them email campaigns. You don't have to pay for new ads to reach them again. Having a strong social media presence makes it really easy to target these customers. Maybe you're having a new sale, or you want to do a giveaway. It makes it much easier to promote your content. Also, if you're enjoying any of the content along the way, I would love it if you hit that like and subscribe button below, as that really helps the channel out. So next, let's look at which platform to use. And so there's going to be many platforms here. You have TikTok, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, even LinkedIn and YouTube as well. There's also going to be Twitter. And all these platforms will help you reach your goal of engaging with different customers and spreading your brand awareness. So you get to decide which platform you want to choose, because typically you don't want to be on all of them. Each content is going to have its own nuances, frequency, as well as the types of content you can post on each platform. So you want to make sure you're spending some time beforehand doing research on your target audience. You want to look at their locations, demographics, age, gender, interests, and decide which platform is best for your Shopify store. You can also look at your own products and think about what type of content do you want to create. Do you want to create long form video content or short form video content? Maybe you want to stick to just photos. Taking a look at all this beforehand is going to make it easier to decide which platform you should be using. You could also look at what social media platforms you're using, as you might have a better feel of what content to be posting. That's going to give you an easier plan to grow. Next, let's take a look at overall strategy for your social media management. The first one is going to be to set goals with metrics and KPIs. These are going to give you reachable milestones. So it could be follower count, the number of posts you're going to generate each week, the number of content of other influencers you're going to interact with. So if we ignore the first one there, follower count, you can't really control that. You should rather be focusing on your inputs, content, engagement, and measuring those there so you can keep yourself to a good schedule. The next part is going to be identifying your target audiences. You would have done this in the ad platform section when deciding which one to use, but you want to really be narrowing down only different accounts you want to target and the certain demographics you want to be targeting on the platform. And you can tailor your content around that. The last one is going to be to simply create a system and a schedule. So you could say on Instagram, we're going to post 7 days a week, once every day at a specific time. We're going to engage with 20 different posts a day, whether that's liking or commenting. If you're on YouTube, it could be a set schedule once a week, and then you're engaging with your comments on a daily basis. Certain platforms like to see a schedule especially platforms such as YouTube, as you're going to see that you're consistently coming up with content at the same time and sharing it with your subscriber base. That can help your rankings there for YouTube, and it can give your followers something to expect. Let's say you come up with really educational content twice a week, maybe it's more promotional the other days, but at least your followers know what you're expecting, and that should hopefully make it easier for them to engage with your content. Lastly, let's take a look at what types of content you can be posting to your social media platforms. So it's going to depend on the platform itself, but it could relate to news, inspiration, education, products. So this could be product promotion, so contacts and giveaways. So let's say you're running a giveaway for a t-shirt that can help build your follower account. You do influencer content here where you're working with an influencer. There's going to be community events. Maybe you have an online chat room or an online Zoom meeting where you can bring in different customers or something like that around certain topics and events. You can use user-generated content. So maybe it's reposting customer photos. If you're a fashion brand, you can repost what customers are doing when they're wearing your products, how they're wearing it, how they're styling the outfits. This can create really strong ambassadors for your brands, as customers are going to feel really lucky that they've been featured on your page, and you're going to have everyone to like it, their friends to like it. They're going to show friends and family. That's going to help spread the message there. The different tips and tricks. Maybe you're a barbecue company and you want to post tutorials on how to use the barbecue. You can have short form TikTok videos, some more content to help educate the customer on how to use your products, and then you can subtly link your products in the videos. There's also different live streams. Almost every platform has a way to do that now, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. There's also Q&As. Maybe your products lend themselves nicely to having questions and answers. Let's say you sell laptops or something more tech related. You could have Q&As on how to troubleshoot certain items, how to get set up. Customers would like to see that, as it helps them understand and utilize your product to its fullest. So overall, there's a huge range of content you can be posting. It's going to depend here on what types of content you want to post, how it relates to your products, and what you think is going to be engaging. Because that is ultimately what you need to be considering on social media, is how can you create engaging content. People are on social media to relax, to let go, and they don't want to see super heavy content depending on the platform. So you want to tailor your content to be engaging per the platform. If you're on TikTok, it's going to be short form, funny or engaging videos. You don't want to show a 55-minute tutorial. That could be something that's more suited to YouTube, where a customer is searching for that specific tutorial and they're more likely to watch it to the end there. So social media is great as well because you can experiment with the type of content. You can see which stuff is getting higher engagement, maybe which stuff is generating higher sales, or which posts are generating more followers. So it's quite easy to track in that way. So overall, this concludes the video on social media management for your Shopify store. I hope you enjoyed the video here. If you did, I would love it so much if you hit that like and subscribe button below. If you have any questions, leave a comment as well. Lastly, I want to talk about Profit Calc again. The one-click profit calculator app available on the Shopify App Store comes with a 15-day free trial. And there's a link in the description below so you can test drive everything for yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.